Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, my friends. It is the game of the next. No, I almost got this. It is the name of the next Call of Duty game that we're gonna get. We have got leaks, we've got spoilers, we've got not spoilers, teasers. And before we actually get all of this stuff done, I think we should start with the basics, like how the games are made, who makes the game. So, without any further ado, let's get straight to this. Now there are 3 creators, that's people ready to make the game again and again and again. So if you have you have like Infinity Ward, you have Sledgehammer, and you have Troy Ark. So all of these make games in order I just said. So that's why we have Ghosts. Then we had Advanced Warfare, and that's why we had Black Ops 3. Now the next game, as you can already tell, is going to be made by Infinity Ward. So this game is, let's actually get into the leaks first. So the name was actually leaked on the PlayStation Store first of all, and there was an update that showed you new games, and one of the new games was Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And if you actually went to that, it actually showed empty space. There were no pictures, no text, no information about the game. And half an hour after that, bam, gone. So that is because it wasn't supposed to be there, obviously. So it was removed. So this means that pretty much confirms the name of the next Call of Duty game. If you take a look at this image, actually 3 images have been leaked. One of them being this image. I'm actually scared to include the other 2 images, so they are down in the description. You can go check them out. And a few teasers are also in the description, but I'll come to that later. So this is actually the image. You can see it says Legacy Edition, and the top it actually says Modern Warfare Remastered. So we'll actually get to that later, but Legacy Edition Infinite Warfare. Now this game actually, all the information was leaked. Well, this will be based in the far future from today. It will be based in space. So we can actually see on one hand the protagonist. I don't think it might actually be the protagonist. So the person who is actually holding the you see he is actually holding an astronaut helmet in one of his hands, and behind you can actually see there's a spaceship there. So it pretty much confirms that we're gonna be in space, and the spaceship doesn't look like any normal space shuttle that we can see nowadays. It should seem like some sort of advanced case, something which we have seen in the future. So not in the future, but we will have seen in games and everything, and movies and stuff like that. So what this means, pretty much a game in the future and in space. So this is actually something, what you're about to see right now is actually something that was teased right today. It's Sunday, and it was teased for the next game. Now we have informed that on Tuesday next week we are actually going to be given some more information and a lot more information about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So if you take a look at this is actually what was teased today. I'm not sure if there's going to be teased tomorrow, but there's definitely going to be something on Tuesday. So let's look at this footage.
Make no mistake, we will rip you from the history books. Every last trace of you gone. You will know loss. We will be the architects of your pain. We will build monuments to your destruction. The whole world will bear witness to this. Our ascension. We will blot out your skies. We will bury you in darkness. Know this and know us. We are your enemy. We are the Settlement Defense Front.
So as we can see, this seems very a weird message. Seems some sort of alien showing us. So what I actually recorded this video once before, and actually I said in it that this was teased yesterday. So I actually recorded this video yesterday, and I was saying this might be just beginning in the space, but seeing the teaser, it doesn't seem like that. It seems like we're gonna have some sort of weird we're gonna be in the future, and we're gonna actually go into space to fight some aliens. So we're gonna be ready for some sort of space missions. So probably it might mean that we already might know some aliens, we might be friends with some aliens, we might already have enemies. But if you actually listen carefully, it actually says stuff about destroying us and everything. It's not the best being able to hear in the world, but it is exactly how Infinity Ward intended that teaser to be. So you can see it shows sort of like a triangle, like a logo. And if you actually go in the description, you can actually find a video showing some secrets which were actually leaked, in not leaked but teased inside of NUK3TOWN. So like Sunday, yesterday I think it was, there was an only NUK3TOWN playlist launched, and there was teasers in it, there was stuff in it, so you can check in the description. And like you can see like new stuff inside of NUK3TOWN. There were like some sort of soundtracks in NUK3TOWN, so it was quite good. But apart from that, we don't have much info apart from the 2 images that were actually leaked. You can go and check them out in the description. I can't include them in this video. So in the description we basically have the new NUK3TOWN teaser. We have the video I just showed you if you want to watch it once again, and we have the 2 images. They'll probably leak to my Twitter so you can see them. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna link them, but I will, definitely will. So now, knowing all of this, what should we expect with the game? Will it be good? Will it be bad? So pretty much, let's see. In Infinity Ward, before this actually had made the original Call of Duty, they made the whole Modern Warfare series, and they made Coast as well. Some game was between them. I can't remember what it was. So I can't remember what it was. So Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3 were quite big. Apparently 1 and 2 were really big. 1 just threw multiplayer already, and it just became a bang. So I'm actually sweating right now. I'm actually still sweating right now. I'm not scared, but I'm sweating. I'm not scared of something. So both of the games were back, but suddenly they launched Coast, which was an interesting game. It had a nice story. You could play as a German Shepherd. I mean, what else would you want from a game? And you could, like, the German Shepherd was so cute. It was called Riley. And you could play as a German Shepherd. You have different playable characters. There was a scene in the you could be in space, and I think the first person in space exploded. Let's not talk about that. But no one liked Coast. There was another game mode called Extinction, which actually had aliens in them. So it might actually be connected to Coast. And if you actually see, it's like in the footage I show you, it sort of becomes like that little Coast face, if you know what I mean. Like you can compare it with Call of Duty Coast poster and stuff. So it might actually be linked with that. So we're not sure what's coming up. I'm gonna make another video on Tuesday, so I'm gonna actually tell you all what is going on with this game. So this is pretty much it. Another important thing with how nowadays Call of Duty games have started to be based is like multiplayer and moment system in multiplayer. Like obviously you can't fly in campaign because that is going to be very cheaty. But like if you can fly in any game like Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 included all of these things, no one liked them games. Everyone hated them. So like not everyone, like they would have mixed reviews. Advanced Warfare was absolutely hated. Not many people like that. Like it was really quick. So if you started a gunfight, you can pretty much, like, that person can escape from there and fly. And Infinity Ward might actually be trying to do something different, because obviously not everyone likes these 2 games. So why not do something different? Because like well, by the way, no one liked Coast either, but like why not, Infinity Ward might have just thought, why not make something even better? Why not just go ahead and just do something that's like, maybe if you're inside some area, you'll come down to the ground, so like there's artificial gravity, and if you go out in the open space, the rocket starts flying. This might actually also be a part of campaign. Now another thing that Black Ops 3 actually had, and Black Ops 3 was really famous for, was and it's something never done before, and it's quite nice, is actually having specialists. So there's there is a 10th specialist leaked as well. So I don't want to get into that, but it's pretty much the guy who sells you the supply drops is the 10th specialist. But apart from that, we pretty much like specialists. Will they be included? Like supply drops have a good chance because they carried over from Advanced Warfare to Black Ops 3, and they might also carry over to Infinite Warfare. And like specialists have a chance of being carried over. So what we are expecting is this game might actually have an amazing campaign. It says Infinite Warfare, so you're gonna have battles all over this place. Not space. So that's what I'm expecting of this game. should be better than Black Ops 3. At least people might like it more, and it might have multiplayer and actually might have some third game mode. So extension was kind of just like zombies game mode in Black Ops 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. So Treyarch actually makes all of the zombies. So extension might have been trying to be equivalent of that, but it wasn't that great. No one really likes extension game mode. So they might actually try and do something even different than that. Maybe they might actually not even include something like that, but they obviously need to include those ultimate, like next level gun customization features in multiplayer. So like you can actually customize how your gun looks. You can have custom camos, you can have emblems and everything. So this is what I'm saying right now, like you can customize so much in Black Ops 3. If this is actually carried over to Infinite Warfare, then there's a lot of chance. Also, Ghosts was a very complex game in multiplayer. So like you had a lot of perks. You can, like, it was quite balanced. Like if you don't want to use another attachment on your gun, why not you get another perk? So that's how it works. Like it's pretty much like you can only, it's pretty much like Black Ops 3, you can only have 10 items on in a class. So like you can't go over that. So that's what I'm thinking, is like it's gonna be a complex game. You might have actually more like character look changing features, and this game is also, I'm thinking, will be very colorful, because you might actually be traveling to different planets. You might be asking for help from aliens, who knows. But this is what I'm saying, it could be a good game. You probably will have some different movement feature, if not flying, and like Infinity Ward could actually make a good game. I think it has all of the potentials to make a good game. It just hasn't been working that hard. Infinity Ward for this game has actually been giving the most amount of time to make any Call of Duty game. But moving from that, something that you might already have been like sharing and going, talk about it, is actually Modern Warfare. So if you know, you can, in the description you can see an image that says you're gonna have Infinite Warfare disc, and you're gonna have a Modern Warfare remastered digital code. It will include the whole campaign, and it will include the 10 multiplayer maps inside of the game. So maybe if they get more time to make the next game, they might actually also make Modern Warfare 2, and they might also make Modern Warfare 3 remastered. So we don't know. Remastered basically, if you didn't know, means like making games which were hate, like people really can't, like you can't remaster some game. You can't remaster Ghost because it's gonna be a waste of time. It was actually, some people actually started predicting that the next game will either be a new title or remastered version, but it was actually both. So that is quite great, and like you do have all of these things, so why not just remaster a game? So 10 multiplayer maps. So remastered basically, I didn't say what remastered means. Remastered basically means remastering the graphics of a game which was created earlier. So like if you go back in the time, you have great games, but you don't have games that look so attractive. So basically people, I think, liked the first Call of Duty, so you can probably try and remaster it to someone in the future, or maybe any games. Like if you go way ahead in time, like a few years ahead, someone might actually remaster Destiny. Someone might actually remaster Halo if Halo stops. So this is what I'm saying, remaster that game. Hopefully this time it's gonna be a bang for Infinite Warfare, because, and so another thing I wanted to chat about, the last thing basically, is how this will price. So it's pretty much, if you want to buy the Legacy Edition, it is, I think it's $110, I'm not too sure, and if you want to buy the normal edition, it's $80. So it's the most expensive game in Call of Duty ever. I'm actually going to buy Infinite Warfare Remastered Legacy Edition, so I'm actually going to try and buy that the first day, and I'm going to also try and pre-order it, pretty much, like not buy the first day, like not go to the shop, hello, do you have the Legacy Edition? And they're like, what the heck are you talking about? I mean, like, so leave a like if you enjoyed this video. If you have any more teasers you might know, if you have like any pictures you have seen on the internet, go in the comments and tell me what you think about this game. Do you have any predictions how this game might be in the comments down below? So leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe. wait for some more of this silly face. But for now, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!